The story begins in Auschwitz. We were divided in two groups. Some were directly led to the crematorium. The others were sent to a camp. As we were led, they took all of our possessions. They took away my manuscript, my lifetime work. They also took away our names and gave us numbers. We were not people anymore, but numbers.
Inside the camp, we saw all types of cruelty. Some were beaten to death. We were also made to work endlessly under the harshest conditions. They gave us only one piece of bread. We had to either eat it right there or save it for later, with the risk of being stolen.
I was able to survive the hard work by distracting myself. Thinking of my wife made me feel no more worries or problems. After all, love is the highest goal a man can aspire to achieve. Making friends among the prisoners also lightened these problems, making us feel a lot better. As the humans we needed to enjoy art. We did this sometimes. We shared jokes, poetry, short stories, etc. We had to give up our rations of food just to enjoy this, but it was worth it.
Prisoners could be divided into two categories, the ones who had lost hope and the ones who has not. The ones who has not had always wished to run away. I, too, tried to escape 3 times. The first one, I did not leave because I didn't want to leave a friend alone. The second one, we were almost caught. The third one, we had no need to leave, since the Red Cross liberated the camp. However, the guards came back and left again. The Allied army finally freed us.
But once we were finally free, we did not feel anything. No joy, no sadness, no excitement. It felt so unreal, we could not believe it. Now, let's analyze the phases of a prisoner's state of mind. First, a prisoner had faith in that he might be liberated, at last minute even. Second, the prisoner did not feel amusement or amazement. They were disgusted by their surroundings, but did not feel horror when watching another prisoner suffer. The third phase was that the prisoners felt nothing during their liberation. It felt unreal and unbelievable.
Hi, today we're gonna debate about our class of human relations. We're gonna see what we have learned throughout this semester.
I think what was left of the class within me is the topic about happiness. It is one of the everyday experiences we have and we try to achieve it every day, but over the time, are we happy? We all want to achieve it as our main goal in life, but how do we achieve it? Is it based on something material? The class of happiness we had helped us a lot to think what makes us happy and how we want to achieve it.
Well, I think that topic is very important. For me, the topic that was very important for this semester is about our purpose of life, because that topic for all of us makes us like question about our life. Sometimes throughout that topic, we didn't notice that we have to think about it. What are we here? Like, what is our purpose and what are we gonna do to the world to change it? So I think that is one of the most important of the class.
What I liked about this class is that every single topic can be related to our real life experiences, and we can like practice everything we had learned. And the meaning of life was really important to me because I had never questioned like what was my meaning, and now everything I do I can relate like how does this have a result in my life.
I think that all our topics in the class are very important for us because we're adolescents and all the topics can relate to us to be to resolve, like Betty said, like our life and the problems that we have. So we think that we have learned a lot of things, and especially of our lives, that we can like apply it and do it for the best.
I also like that we can relate to the teacher, like we can really talk about what we think, and we have lived with him because many teachers like don't relate to us or don't understand what we're living.
I believe many of them gave us a further definition of everything we see every day. For example, how do we think of friends? Do they have a definition? Can we classify them? We think not, but we see which are our casual friends, some are the closest friends, and also about family, types of love, our experiences as adolescents, how we can change them, our attitudes like resilience, and most of the topics can be very helpful for our life, and most of them are really helpful, even though we don't notice them.
Yes, like Diana said, there are some things that we don't actually think about it, like the types of friends, the types of family, the types of groups that we are living them, but we don't think it like consciously that there is a classify or something like that. But with learning that, we can also see that we have our friends, we have our family, the type of family that we're living, and all that.
And what we learned now is gonna help us, like, not only now in the situations of today, but through our lifetime experiences.
I most like the one of addiction because most teenagers are passing through it, and it's really bad for them. They are really addicted to drugs and alcohol and all that. They're also addicted to exercise, to the internet, to gambling, and to sex.
As Valeria said, well, the topic that I most liked was friendship, because it's really important to know that you have friends, good friends to count on, especially if one day you pass through these addictions that Valeria just mentioned. The support of friends and families, that are some topics that we saw in class, will always be unconditional for you to pass through these bad stages of the life.